Speaking English with Other.
Hello, future English winners. Welcome back to Speak English with Anna. Today, we are going to change your destiny. We are going to take you from a struggling beginner to a confident winner. And joining me today is Mike. Mike, are you okay? You look like you are hiding.
I am hiding, Anna. I'm hiding from my English books. They are judging me.
The books are judging you? Mike, that sounds serious. Come on, look at me. What is going on?
What is the point, Anna? Look at all these books. I've been studying for 6 months. 6! And I still feel like I'm at the exact same level I was when I started.
Ah, I see. You feel stuck.
Stuck isn't the word. I feel like a forever beginner, you know? I watch these people on YouTube who learn English in 3 months and sound perfect. And then there's me. Hello, my name is Mike. I like potato. It's embarrassing.
Mike, first of all, there's nothing wrong with liking potatoes. But I hear you. You feel like everyone else is moving forward in a Ferrari and you're riding a bicycle with a flat tire.
Exactly. Maybe I'm just not built for this. Maybe I don't have that language talent. Some people are just born with it, right? And I was definitely born without it.
Okay, stop right there. That is the biggest lie you can tell yourself.
Is it a lie? It feels very real to me right now.
It is a lie. Mike, do you think I was born speaking English like this?
Well, yeah, you sound so natural. I assumed you came out of the hospital saying, "Mother, could I please have some milk?"
Absolutely not. I struggled. I made mistakes. I sounded ridiculous for years.
Really? You?
Yes, me. And every single winner you see online went through the exact same thing. We just don't usually post videos of our failures.
So you're saying I'm not broken?
You are not broken. You are just experiencing the forever beginner syndrome. You're judging your behind-the-scenes struggles against everyone else's highlight reel.
Forever beginner syndrome. It sounds like a disease. Is there a cure?
The cure is a mindset shift. You need to understand one golden rule. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Save me, Anna.
Here it is. Every master was once a disaster.
Whoa. Every master was once a disaster.
Yes, the person who speaks perfectly now, they used to stutter. They used to forget words. They used to be a disaster. The only difference between a winner and a beginner is that the winner didn't quit when they were a disaster.
I guess I'm currently in my disaster phase.
And that is okay. That means you're on the right path. If you aren't making mistakes, you aren't learning.
Okay, I feel a tiny bit better. I'm not stupid. I'm just early in the process.
Exactly. But to move from disaster to master, we need a roadmap. We cannot just keep doing the same things that make you frustrated. We need a strategy.
I love strategies. Anything is better than staring at these books and crying.
Then let's get to work. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 phases of the beginner to winner roadmap.
Let's do it. I'm ready to retire my forever beginner badge.
All right, Mike. Before we give you the roadmap, we need to check your GPS. We need to make sure your brain is pointing in the right direction.
My GPS is currently recalculating. I'm ready for directions.
Good. To do this, we are going to play a little game. I call this game winner versus whiner.
Winner versus whiner? Like wine that you drink?
No, not whine. WHINER. To whine means to complain in an annoying way, like a child who doesn't get their candy. But Mom, I don't want to study. That is a whiner.
Ah, okay. I definitely don't want to be a whiner.
Nobody does, but many learners act like one without realizing it. So here's how the game works. I'm going to give you a scary English scenario. You have to tell me, how does a winner react?
Okay, I would try to channel my inner champion. Hit me.
Scenario number 1. You are in a coffee shop. You try to order something cool in English, but you make a huge, embarrassing mistake. Instead of saying, "I want a snack," you accidentally say, "I want a snake." The barista looks at you like you are crazy.
Oh no, that is my nightmare.
Now tell me, how does a whiner react?
Oh, that's easy. The whiner runs away. He leaves the coffee shop, goes home, hides under his blanket, and vows never to speak English again because he is humiliated.
Exactly. The whiner takes the mistake personally. He thinks, I made a mistake, therefore I am stupid. Now, how does the winner react?
A winner. Maybe he pretends it didn't happen?
Close, but not quite. The winner laughs.
He laughs?
Yes, he laughs at himself. He says, oh my gosh, did I just say snake? I meant snack. Wow, I need more coffee. He turns the awkward moment into a funny moment.
So he doesn't feel bad?
He might feel a tiny bit embarrassed, but he doesn't let it stop him. The winner thinks, I made a mistake. Cool. Now I will never forget the difference between snake and snack ever again. He treats the mistake as data, not a disaster.
Treat the mistake as data. I like that. Okay, I think I can do that. Laugh at the snake. Got it.
Ready for scenario number 2?
Ready.
You turn on a Hollywood movie without subtitles. You're excited to practice, but then the actor speaks so fast it sounds like mumbled garbage. You understand absolutely 0%.
I hate that feeling. It makes me feel so small.
Okay, what does the whiner say in this situation?
The whiner says, they are speaking too fast. This is impossible. My listening skills are terrible. I will never understand this. And then he turns off the TV and plays video games instead.
Spot on. The whiner blames the external world, they speak too fast, or blames his internal talent, I am bad at this. Now, put on your winner hat. What does the winner do?
Okay, let me think. The winner doesn't give up. Does he keep watching even if he doesn't understand?
Yes, but with a different question in his mind. The winner doesn't say, I can't understand. The winner asks, what can I catch?
Oh, that's a shift.
The winner thinks, okay, that was fast, but I heard the word hello and I heard explosion. I caught 5%. Next time I will catch 10%. The winner focuses on the progress, not the gap.
I see. The whiner focuses on what he missed. The winner focuses on what he caught. Precisely.
It turns frustration into a treasure hunt.
Okay, give me one more. I'm getting the hang of this.
Scenario number 3. You're scrolling on YouTube and you see a video of a 12-year-old who learned English in 6 months and speaks better than you do.
Ouch. That one hurts the most.
Be honest, what is the whiner's reaction?
The whiner gets jealous. He says, well, it's easy for kids. Their brains are sponges. I'm an adult. I'm too old. It's not fair. And he feels bitter.
Exactly. Comparison is the thief of joy. The whiner uses someone else's success as an excuse to quit. Now, surprise me, what does the winner do?
A winner gets inspired.
Yes, the winner watches that kid and thinks, wow, if a human brain can do that, then my brain can do that too. Maybe I can learn a trick from this kid. If he can do it, it proves it is possible for me.
So instead of jealousy, it's proof.
Exactly. If they can do it, I can do it. That is the winner's mantra.
Wow. I have definitely been a whiner in the past, Anna, especially with the jealousy thing.
We all have, Mike. Being a whiner is the default setting. Being a winner is a choice you have to make every single day.
Well, I'm making the choice today. No more whining about snakes or fast talkers.
That is what I wanted to hear. Now that you have the winner's mindset, laughing at mistakes, focusing on progress, and getting inspired, you are finally ready for the actual work.
The roadmap.
Yes, the 3 phases that will take you from that forever beginner to a true winner. Are you ready for phase 1?
I was born ready. Well, actually, I wasn't, but I am ready now.
All right, Mike. Welcome to phase 1 of your journey to becoming a winner. I call this phase, Be a Sponge.
Sponge? Like the thing I use to wash my dishes?
Exactly like that. Mike, imagine you have a bone-dry, hard sponge sitting on your kitchen counter. It hasn't touched water in weeks.
Okay, I'm picturing it. It's scratchy and stiff.
Now, imagine you grab that dry sponge and you squeeze it as hard as you can. You squeeze it with all your strength. What comes out of it?
Nothing. Maybe a little bit of dust?
Exactly. Nothing comes out. And why?
Because there's nothing inside it. It's dry.
Bingo! Mike, this is exactly what you and most beginners are doing with English. You are trying to squeeze English out of your mouth, speaking, but you haven't put enough English into your brain, listening. You are squeezing a dry sponge.
Wow, that makes a scary amount of sense. I try to speak, but my brain freezes because there are no words in there to squeeze out.
Precisely. You are forcing the output before you have the input. And when nothing comes out, you get frustrated. You think, I'm stupid. But you aren't stupid. You are just dry.
So phase 1 is just getting wet?
In a way, yes. Phase 1 is about absorption. A sponge needs to soak in a bucket of water until it is heavy and full. Only then, if you barely touch it, the water pours out effortlessly.
So translating that to English, I need to fill my brain first.
Yes, you need massive amounts of input. Listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos, reading simple stories, listening to music. You need to flood your brain with the sounds and patterns of English.
Can I be honest with you, Anna?
Always.
I actually love doing that stuff. I love watching movies and listening to podcasts, but I always feel guilty when I do it.
Guilty? Why?
Because it feels lazy. It feels like I'm not studying. I feel like if I'm not suffering with a grammar book or forcing myself to speak, then I'm not working hard enough.
Oh, Mike, that is the school mindset talking. We are taught that learning has to be painful to be real. But listen to me. Listening is not lazy. Listening is the foundation.
Really? So when I'm watching a show in English, that counts as work?
It counts as the most important work. Think about a baby. Does a baby start speaking full sentences the day it is born?
No, they just cry and sleep for like a year.
Exactly. They have a silent period. For 1 or 2 years, they just listen. They absorb their parents' voices. They soak it all up like a
sponge.
yes. And then one day they say mama, and then milk, and then sentences flow out. They didn't study grammar rules. They just listened until the sponge was full.
That takes a lot of pressure off. I've been beating myself up for not speaking perfectly on day 1.
In phase 1, your only job is to fill the bucket. Don't worry about speaking yet. Don't worry about grammar rules yet. Just listen. Let your brain get used to the rhythm of the language.
But wait, if I just listen, won't I be passive? How do I know when I'm ready to move to the next level?
You will feel it. When the sponge is full, you will start wanting to speak. Words will start popping into your head automatically. You'll be in the shower and suddenly think of an English phrase. That's when you know you are ready for phase 2.
Okay, so for now, my homework is to watch movies, listen to Speak English with Anna, and relax?
Your homework is to consume English greedily. Be a hungry sponge, Mike. Soak it all up.
I can definitely do that. But what happens when the sponge gets full? Eventually, I do have to speak, right? I can't be silent forever.
You are right. You cannot stay a sponge forever. Eventually, you have to squeeze. And that brings us to phase 2, which is where things get a little bit messy.
Messy? I don't like messy.
Trust me, you need the mess. Let me explain why in phase 2. We have filled the sponge. Your brain is soaking wet with English input. Now, Mike, we enter phase 2.
Phase 2. The squeezing part?
The squeezing part. This is the phase where you finally open your mouth and speak. And I call this phase the courage to be messy.
Messy. I don't like the sound of that. I am a perfectionist, Anna. I like things clean, organized, and correct.
And that is exactly why you are stuck. Mike, listen to me. Perfectionism is the enemy of fluency.
But isn't the goal to speak perfectly, like a native speaker?
Eventually, yes, but you cannot get there by trying to be perfect on day one. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a baby learn how to walk?
Sure, my nephew just started walking.
Okay. Does your nephew stand up, straighten his tie, and immediately sprint across the room like an Olympic athlete?
No way. He stands up, wobbles like a jelly, takes one step and falls on his face. Then he laughs and tries again.
Exactly. He wobbles, he falls, he looks ridiculous. He is messy. Now, imagine if your nephew said, "You know what? I tried walking once and I fell. It was embarrassing. I'm just going to sit here forever."
That would be tragic. He would never learn to run.
But that is exactly what you are doing with English. You are afraid to wobble. You are afraid to fall on your face verbally. You want to run the Olympics before you have even learned to stand up.
Wow. When you put it that way, I sound kind of silly.
It's human nature. We're adults. We have egos. We hate looking stupid. But here's the hard truth. If you are too proud to look stupid, you will never become smart.
Too proud to look stupid. Yeah, that hits home. I'm terrified of saying the wrong tense and having people judge me.
Let them judge. The winner knows that broken English is better than no English.
Broken English? You mean like me go store yesterday?
Yes, absolutely. If you say, "Me go store yesterday," is it perfect grammar? No, but did I understand you? Yes, you communicated. That is a win.
It feels like failure, though.
It is not failure. It is a stepping stone. In phase 2, your goal is not accuracy. Your goal is connection. Just get the point across. Be messy. Make grammar mistakes. Use the wrong vocabulary. Just get the words out.
So I have permission to speak bad English.
You have orders to speak bad English. You have to speak bad English to eventually speak good English. There is no shortcut. You have to walk through the mud to get to the castle.
I guess I've been standing at the edge of the mud waiting for someone to build a bridge.
There is no bridge, Mike. You have to put on your boots and start walking. And guess what? It's actually fun once you stop caring.
Fun?
Yes, when you stop trying to be perfect, the pressure disappears. You can just play with the language. If you make a mistake, you just laugh. Remember the winner's mindset?
Right. Treat the mistake as data. Laugh at the snake.
Exactly. So for phase 2, I want you to start talking. Talk to yourself in the shower. Talk to your cat. Send voice notes to friends. And promise me one thing.
What?
Promise me you will not apologize for your English. Never say, "Sorry, my English is bad."
I say that all the time. It's my catchphrase.
Delete it. Instead, say, "I am learning. Thanks for being patient." Own your mess. Be proud of the wobble.
Okay, I'm going to wobble. I'm going to be the messiest English speaker you've ever seen.
That is the spirit. But I have to warn you, Mike. After the excitement of starting to speak, something happens.
Oh no. What happens?
The excitement fades. You enter the hardest part of the journey, the part where most people quit.
Is this the valley of death you mentioned earlier?
It is. We call it the plateau, and we need to talk about how to survive it. So, Mike, you have filled the sponge. Phase 1. You have started speaking and making a mess. Phase 2. You are feeling good. You are making progress. And then, boom, you hit a wall.
A wall.
We call it the intermediate plateau, or as I like to call it, the valley of death.
That sounds terrifying. Is that where I am right now? Because honestly, Anna, I feel stuck.
Tell me exactly how it feels.
Well, in the beginning, it was exciting. Every day I learned 5 new words. I could feel myself getting better every week. It was addictive. But now, I study for an hour and I feel like I learned nothing. My English isn't getting worse, but it's definitely not getting better. It's just flat.
Exactly. The honeymoon is over, Mike. You have lost the beginner gains.
Beginner gains?
It's like going to the gym. When you first start lifting weights, you build muscle very fast. You see changes in the mirror every week. But after 6 months, you look the same. You lift the same weights. Nothing seems to change.
Yes, that is exactly it. And it makes me want to quit. I think, if I'm not improving, why am I suffering?
And that is why 90% of learners quit right here. They think no visible progress means no actual progress, but they are wrong.
So I am improving, even if I can't feel it.
Yes. In the beginning, you were learning the basics, the surface level stuff. That's easy to see. Now you are deepening your neural pathways. You are consolidating. It is happening deep inside your brain where you can't see it.
So it's invisible progress.
It is invisible, but this is the most dangerous time because motivation, that excitement you felt in the beginning, will run out. Motivation is like a match. It burns bright, but it burns fast.
And my match is definitely burnt out. So what do I use instead?
You trade motivation for discipline. You stop asking, do I feel like studying? And you just do it because it is who you are.
But it's boring, Anna. It's a grind.
I know, and I'm going to tell you something that might sound strange. Embrace the boredom.
Embrace it? I want to run away from it.
No, Mike, boredom is where the magic happens. When you can show up and do the work even when it is boring, that is when you become a winner. Amateurs quit when it stops being fun. Professionals, winners, keep going because they are building a habit.
So the winner isn't the guy who's always excited. The winner is the guy who's bored but keeps typing.
Exactly. Think about a stonecutter. He hits the rock 99 times, and there isn't even a crack. Nothing happens. Then, on the 100th hit, the rock splits in two.
Okay.
The plateau is those first 99 hits. You feel like you are wasting your time, but every hit is weakening the rock. If you quit at hit number 90, you wasted everything.
I don't want to quit at hit number 90. I want to split the rock.
Then you have to survive the valley. You have to lower your expectations for excitement and raise your standards for consistency.
Consistency.
Don't look for a breakthrough every day. Just look for an X on the calendar. Did I study today? Yes. Good. That is a win.
Okay, I can do that. I can just show up. I can be a boring, consistent stonecutter.
That is music to my ears. If you can survive this plateau, there is nothing that can stop you. You will reach fluency. But to make this easier, you can't just rely on willpower. You need to change your surroundings.
My surroundings? You mean my room?
I mean your entire environment. To become a winner, you can't just study English. You have to live in English.
Live in English. I live in Indonesia, Brazil, etc. How do I do that?
I'm glad you asked. That's our next section. Let's talk about changing your ecosystem. All right, Mike, we established that willpower is like a battery. It eventually runs out. If you rely only on willpower to study, you will fail during the plateau.
I can feel my battery draining just talking about it. So how do I study without using willpower?
You stop studying and you start living. You have to change your environment.
Change my environment. Anna, I can't just pack my bags and move to New York or London. I have a job, I have a cat, I have rent to pay.
I am not telling you to buy a plane ticket, Mike. That is the biggest myth in language learning, that you must live in an English-speaking country to become fluent.
It's a pretty convincing myth. If I lived in London, I'd be forced to speak English every day.
True, but I know people who have lived in London for 10 years and still can't speak English well. And I know people who live in the middle of nowhere who speak perfectly. Geography is not the secret. Immersion is the secret.
Okay, so how do I immerse myself if everyone around me speaks my native language?
You build an English bubble. You hack your daily life so that English is unavoidable. Let's start with the thing you look at 100 times a day.
My mirror? I'm kidding. My phone.
Your phone. Mike, take out your phone right now. What language is it in?
It's in my native language, obviously.
Change it. Right now, go to Settings and change the system language to English.
Whoa, wait a second. If I do that, I won't be able to find anything. I'll get lost in the menus. I might accidentally delete my photos.
That is exactly the point. You will struggle for 2 days. You will have to learn what settings, display, privacy, and notifications mean. You will learn tech vocabulary out of necessity, not from a textbook.
It feels dangerous, but okay, I'm doing it. Click. Okay. My phone is now in English. It looks weird.
It looks like progress. Now, every time you look at your screen, you are priming your brain for English. That is step 1.
Okay, step 1 done. What is step 2 of the English bubble?
Step 2 is your entertainment diet. Mike, when you go home after work and you want to relax, what do you do?
Usually, I scroll through TikTok or watch YouTube videos. Comedy, news, that kind of stuff.
And what language are those videos in?
My native language. It's my relaxed time, Anna. I don't want to think too hard.
This is where the winner separates from the beginner. A winner relaxes in English.
But if I watch English videos, it feels like work.
Only in the beginning. Remember the sponge phase? You need to curate your feed, unsubscribe from the channels in your native language, just for a while, and subscribe to English channels about things you actually like.
So I can watch video game reviews and that counts as studying?
100%. Because you are interested in the topic, your brain will work harder to understand. You aren't studying grammar, you are studying gaming. The English just comes along for the ride.
That sounds much better than reading a textbook.
It is. You are replacing your dead time, scrolling social media, with English time. You aren't finding extra hours in the day, you're just changing the soundtrack of your current hours.
Okay, phone is in English, YouTube is in English. Is that enough?
One more thing. You need to bring English into the physical world.
But I live alone. Who do I talk to?
Talk to the ghost in your room. Talk to your cat. Narrate your life, Mike.
Narrate my life like a crazy person?
Like a winner. When you're making coffee, say out loud, "Okay, I'm grabbing the cup. I'm pouring the water. Oh, the water is hot."
I am pouring the water. That feels so simple.
It is simple, but it connects your physical actions to English words. You stop translating in your head and start associating the object directly with the English word.
I guess my cat won't judge my grammar.
Exactly. Your cat is the best conversation partner. He's a great listener.
Okay, so I don't need a plane ticket. I just need to change my phone, change my YouTube, and annoy my cat.
That is the recipe for immersion. You are creating an environment where you cannot escape English.
I love it. No more excuses about where I live.
No more excuses. But Mike, there is one final piece of the puzzle. We have changed your habits. We have changed your environment. Now we have to change the most important thing of all.
What is that?
We have to change you, or specifically how you see yourself.
How I see myself.
Yes, we need to talk about identity, because if you don't change this, you will always feel like a fraud. We have arrived at the final, deep level of the winner's roadmap. We changed your mindset, section 2. We changed your input, section 3, your output, section 4, and your environment, section 6. But Mike, none of that matters if we don't fix the software running inside your head.
My software? You mean my brain again?
I mean your identity. How do you introduce yourself to people, Mike? When someone asks about your English, what do you say?
Usually I say something like, "Hi, I'm Mike. Sorry for my mistakes. I'm just trying to learn English. I'm not very good yet."
Stop. Stop right there.
What? Was my pronunciation bad?
No, your identity was bad. You just told me and you told yourself 3 negative things. Sorry, just trying, and not good.
But it's the truth. I am trying. I am a student.
As long as you tell yourself, "I am just a student," or "I am trying to learn," you are giving your brain permission to fail.
How so?
Because trying implies that you haven't decided yet. Trying leaves the back door open for quitting. A winner doesn't try. A winner is.
That sounds a bit philosophical. Give me an example.
Okay, imagine 2 people who are trying to quit smoking. Someone offers them a cigarette.
Okay,
Person A says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit."
that sounds reasonable.
Now person B says, "No thanks, I am not a smoker."
Oh, I feel the difference.
Do you see it? Person A still believes he is a smoker who is struggling. Person B has changed his identity. He believes he is a non-smoker. Which one do you think will succeed?
Person B, definitely. He sounds more convinced.
Exactly. Identity drives behavior. If you believe you are a poor student, you will study like a poor student. You will be shy, you will hesitate.
So I need to lie to myself? I need to walk around saying I am a native speaker when I'm clearly not?
No, don't say you are a native speaker. That is a lie. But you must start saying, "I am an English speaker."
I am an English speaker. It feels heavy, like I haven't earned it yet.
Mike, do you run?
Sometimes, on weekends?
Are you fast? Are you Usain Bolt?
No, I'm slow as a turtle.
But do you run?
Yes.
Then you are a runner. You don't have to be an Olympian to be a runner. You just have to run.
Okay.
It is the same with English. You don't have to be Shakespeare to be an English speaker. You just have to speak.
So the moment I open my mouth, I claim the title?
Yes, shift your identity. Wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, the one with the English settings on your phone, and say, "I am an English speaker. I communicate comfortably. I embrace mistakes."
Wow. Mike, did you hear your voice just now? Yeah, it was deeper?
It was confident. You stopped mumbling. Your posture changed. You actually looked like a winner.
It felt good. It felt scary, but good.
That is the power of identity shift. When you change who you are, the habits become easy. You don't have to force yourself to study because English speakers just naturally engage with English. It becomes part of your DNA.
I think I get it now. It's not about what I do, it's about who I am.
Bingo! You are a winner, Mike. You just forgot for a while.
Thanks, Anna. I think I'm ready to wrap this up. I feel like a completely different person than the guy hiding behind the books in the beginning.
You look different. You look ready. Let's bring it all home in the final summary. Mike, look at you. Seriously, look at the difference. 20 minutes ago, you were hiding behind a pile of textbooks complaining about being a forever beginner.
No, I was definitely in whiner mode back then. I was looking for a magic trick to fix my English.
And what did you find instead?
I found a roadmap. And honestly, it's better than magic because magic is fake. But this feels doable.
It is absolutely doable. But before we let our viewers go, let's do a quick recap. Let's make sure this roadmap is locked into our brains. Can you walk me through the journey, Mr. English speaker?
I would love to. Okay, everyone, listen up. Here is how you go from beginner to winner.
Step 1.
Step 1, stop trying to squeeze a dry sponge. Be a sponge. Focus on input. Listen, watch, and absorb until your brain is full. Don't feel guilty about being silent. You are charging your battery.
Perfect. Step 2.
Step 2, have the courage to be messy. When you start speaking, don't try to be perfect. Embrace the wobble. Make mistakes, laugh at them, and focus on connection, not perfection.
Exactly. Broken English is better than silence. Step 3.
Step 3, survive the plateau. When the excitement fades and it gets boring, keep going. That is the valley of death. Don't quit. Be the stone cutter hitting the rock. Consistency beats intensity.
And how do we make that easier?
By changing our environment. Put your phone in English. Watch YouTube in English. Talk to your cat in English. Create your bubble.
And finally, the most important shift.
The identity shift. Stop saying, I am trying. Start saying, I am. I am an English speaker. It's not just what I do, it's who I am.
Mike, I have chills. You really are a winner now.
I feel like one. I know I still have work to do. I know I will still make mistakes, but I'm not afraid of them anymore.
And that is the definition of fluency. It's not the absence of mistakes, it's the absence of fear.
So Anna, what about the people watching? How did they prove they are winners?
Great question. I want to issue a challenge to everyone watching this video right now.
A challenge? I love challenges.
If you made it to the end of this video, it proves you have the discipline. You are already in the top 1%. So I want you to make a public declaration.
What should they do?
Go to the comment section below right now and type 4 simple words. I am a winner.
That's it? Just, I am a winner?
That's it. It is a small action, but it is a promise to yourself. It is your identity shift. When you type it, you believe it.
I'm going to do it too. I'm typing it right now. I am a winner. Post.
I love it. Let's flood the comments with positivity. Let's show the world that this community is unstoppable.
And hey, while you're down there typing, there's another button you should click.
Which one? The one that looks like a thumbs up?
Yes, hit that like button if this video helped you fix your mindset. It helps us reach more forever beginners and turn them into winners.
And of course, if you want to stay on this journey with us, make sure you are subscribed to Speak English with Anna. Don't be a stranger.
We upload new lessons every week to keep your sponge full and your motivation high.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember, the journey is long, but you don't have to walk it alone.
We are right here with you. Keep being messy, keep being consistent,
And keep speaking.
See you in the next one, winners. Bye.
Bye, everyone.